Welcome out to the Cosign Podcast, Culture and Music. I'm your host, Venom Vixen, aka OGV. And I promise y'all, as promised, we have a part 2 with my dogs in here. So you know that's Smitty Go Getter over there. That's our EP, aka DJ No Mix. As of course, we know our favorite motivational speaker, Leroy Hall, aka Street Poet, and her beautiful wife, Mahogany. AKA Big Hog.
Big Hog.
Big Hog.
Big Hog.
Big Hog, period.
The biggest.
So we're back and we're going to go in it. Our last show was really fun. Got a chance to get really in depth about being in a relationship. So if y'all missed that show, please go back and listen to it. And we probably get back there somewhere again. I have a feeling. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we like to start the show off with a WTF of the week. And this is kind of like not really a WTF of the week. It really is more just a WTF of life because it's really very sad watching what's going on with Wendy Williams.
Yes.
So her son got threatened by a judge to bring her back to New York or she was going to charge him with kidnapping.
Oh, wow.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know how you get to a point where you don't even have control over your own life anymore.
What the judge got to do with what she
Yeah,
got?
what's going on?
Because are they over the estate or something? Give them a little bit.
So, okay, she does have people who are like, what do they call it? I hate trying to say that long word. Conservatorship?
Oh, yeah, kind of like what Britney Spears,
went through.
Yeah.
And he went and, okay, they have a guardianship case. Okay, and so he took her to Florida and they made him bring her back to New York.
Who was they?
The judge.
Why?
Because people have guardianship over Wendy.
Ooh, that's a child.
Yeah, her money and something. And they saying about
they don't stole this lady money. I mean, I don't know. Like Wendy has really like
wow. I didn't even know Whitney was this bad.
Oh yeah. At one point in
people?
time she wasn't even allowed to get into her bank account.
Mm-hmm. By who?
Her own bank account?
Mm-hmm. Who, the husband?
No, he's
the
gone.
son. But the husband did speak out here recently about the situation.
I'm trying to figure out why the judge got anything to do
That's
with
what
what
I'm at.
you know
Because
what I mean?
like her mental health, her
They deemed her
health.
not fit.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that's how they got her out of her bank account. So you have people who are controlling it. And what he was saying was his concerns was the people that are controlling her are maybe putting her health not to the top of the, and having her still do things that she shouldn't be doing instead of making sure she's, resting up and getting her mental together, doing
You talking
this.
about the managers and the...
Whoever these people, they got guardianship over her.
Who got guardianship over a
It
grown-ass
sound like
old lady?
Damn.
Sound like the state of New York.
Yeah,
I just want to say I don't know nothing about the story.
I'm lost like a mouse.
I'm just here to say I'm lost.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Yeah.
You damn right, this WTF shit.
What? Yeah, exactly. What?
Well, that's why I said of life, because I didn't want to say for the week. It's very sad.
We don't know nothing about it.
So let me get this right. Some people conservative, that's a political party.
Oh, she is not running for president.
Well, they were also saying that they don't want the son, basically, I guess, to get a hold to it. They said because all he was trying to do was pay up his apartment.
Because he's about to get evicted.
Because he's about to get evicted. So they saying you don't have her best interest at heart either.
The thing is, everybody's been eating off Wendy. This is why it's so sad. Like, everybody was eating off her. And then her and her husband, their relationship meant so much to her. And more than I think people really realize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's deeper than what we know.
Yeah, and so when it fell apart, it was just hard watching her fall apart. Because I looked at Wendy, like I looked up to Wendy. Like it's just, I hate to see it got to this point. And even though some of the things she might have done, people don't agree or disagree with, you know what I'm saying? I still, as a media mogul,
right?
She does everything that I would dream to do. So I watching her fall apart in front of everybody hurt.
Yeah.
And then to see you to the point where you got like, it was like saying like Wells Fargo controls her bank account. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard that.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard shit like this before in my life now. Hold up.
Yeah.
Maybe this
How
some,
the
this
Wells
some rich
Fargo?
people stuff.
What Wells Fargo got to do with Wendy Williams?
They're fighting right now to regain access to her frozen bank accounts.
And that's the conservational.
That's no, I took guardianship.
That ain't got nothing to do with motivation. You talking about conservative
Guardianship.
I'm done.
Yeah, because they're like trying to say, I don't know, they're trying to
She's
say she
in
got
the hospital.
dementia. They like say she
gotta
got
be in
all
the
kinds of
hospital.
stuff.
No,
They
but she
trying to
was
say
in
all
some
kinds
type of
of-
facility.
She was in
yes.
some type of facility, so
Yeah.
she was committed.
Like a rehabilitation, something, some type of facility.
Yeah, I'm lost with Wendy.
Yeah, prayers
Yeah.
for her, man.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely sending prayers to her and her family.
One thing that I think that you could lose a lot of stuff, but to lose your mind is got to be one of the hardest things, like to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like you just, every time I see her, I just shake my head. Speaking of somebody else, shake my head at. So Nick Cannon wants to make a family band out of his 12 kids. Now I think it's 12 now.
Oh, so he's trying to do a drum line 3? That's what he's trying to do.
He want to make a band out of his 12 kids.
Yeah, and so of course Mariah Carey isn't having it. He said that Nick was sure his kids can make millions as a band, but Mariah poured cold water on those dreams because she opposed to her children sharing the spotlight with Nick's 9 other children and 5 different women, baby mamas.
But I mean, he can. I mean, but the
He
bright
still
side
got
is he can
enough.
still have a band.
Yeah, he still got enough for a band though.
Right.
You don't need Morocco and Morrow. What's the name? Morocco
I don't know.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
what's it, so Mariah say her kid's special?
Yeah, you know
I'm just trying to figure
Mariah.
out what Mariah saying.
You know Mariah.
Well, they
Diva,
were
she the
the-
goat of them all. She like.
Okay, and I get it. Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing's for sure, 2 things for certain is if you slept with that same meat,
Yeah,
that same meat.
She said
all
she had
y'all-
it first.
Y'all on
Wasn't
the
that
same-
Ray J? I hit it first.
But y'all on the same wavelength. You feel me? Y'all on the same. That's all of y'all baby father. You know what I mean? Like, and that's wild. And they went and got tattoos or something too. Ain't it? Or
I mean, well,
he
you know,
just-
they were
but it's-
actually married.
They were
Out of all
married.
of them, he
Yeah.
did actually marry her.
Oh, I bet he did. I ain't saying Mariah ain't lit. I'm just saying that she dropped. she dropped.
When she ended up being baby mama
When she
number
became-
1.
Yeah. When you became
Right.
baby mama number
Not
1
only.
to Nick Cannon. Goof true.
Mr. Fertilization.
Yeah.
That's so
like-
funny because, like, kind of similar, we talking about the show. I still don't know how he pulled that.
And just like you talking about the other
Same.
couple, Khalees and
Yeah.
boy, I'm like, I feel the same
That's
way
true.
about
Now
these
Yeah.
two.
I agree.
How
That
did
was a
he
shock.
bag?
That was
I
a
feel
shock.
the same way about these two.
I was
Because
definitely
she's
shocked.
Mariah Carey.
Right.
Like, I just...
Ain't no
And
way.
he was the little drumline dude.
Yeah.
You
But
know what I'm
see,
saying?
that's how we know. See, he probably been had that bag. He seemed like he was always behind the scenes.
Now,
type
he
of
got a
dude.
bag. He got no...
Well, he got a big bag.
big bag.
That's why
now.
he keep having them because he
Big,
know
big,
he got them.
Yeah.
He got
Yeah,
big,
he got a big bag. Yeah.
I mean, Nick Cannon, even at that point, he was already, you know,
Drumline.
he wasn't
He was
hot.
a Nickelodeon
Yeah,
kid.
he wasn't hot to
Not
maybe
like this,
to-
not
to
for
the eyes,
Mariah.
you know what I mean? But he was. I mean, I think the boy been on Nickelodeon since
I know,
7,
but
8.
like V said, Mariah.
I just
But
don't
then
see...
he probably looked up to her like, shit, I bagged Mariah Carey. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm hot shit. You know?
Well, we
Yeah.
know he did.
We
I
know
just...
he did, but we just talking about ain't no way she did.
But she I mean,
Ain't no way till this
Well,
date.
well,
To this date, she ain't said.
obviously,
Even with his bag growing the way that it's growing, it's a part of Mariah. I'm gonna say it. You know, it's a part of Mariah that looks back over her life and thinks, "What in the hell was I thinking?" Now she probably is very much grateful for her children. You know what I mean?
Right.
Very much grateful for them because that's at
And
her
she
age,
couldn't have predicted. Now, if she was baby
But
mama
to
number
be
4,
with-
then you would be like, Mariah, that was on you. I think she
Yeah.
has to look back now, like you're saying, and be
Yeah.
like,
Ugh.
damn,
right disgust.
5 of them?
But there was
Yeah.
something that man was saying and doing that
yeah, what I'm
Mariah
saying, y'all know
loved.
that man been slanging.
No, we're not saying that. We're talking about all these years back. Like you said, he was probably a young man just getting into this business, had a whole lot of drive,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he was doing his thing. She was a whole lot younger as well.
Well,
She was
right.
fresh in the game, making all this money, doing her thing. So they was definitely on financial
No, she wasn't
standpoint.
fresh.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just saying
She was deep in it at
yeah,
that
but
point.
financially, they was both like out there.
So
doing
it wasn't
their
like
thing.
you didn't
We
look
just
at
saying
him
that
like
they
he was a
look
gold,
weird
like he
together.
was gold digging.
I didn't.
Yeah, we didn't look at it like he was gold digging.
I don't think we ever gave Nick gold digging.
No, I
No.
didn't.
Nick never went gold digging.
No.
I mean, Nick,
Because Nick
Nick
said
working.
no,
He
no
always
cost a
working.
thing.
We never
Nick,
thought
Nick,
that.
Nick figured out his lane and he ran that shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
He
saying? Like,
dominated it for
yeah, he
sure.
dominated that shit, dog. Like,
Nick
That's
got
right.
it. Nick get a big. Man, let me tell you something. Hosting those type of primetime television shows,
Yes.
that's big bag.
Yeah. You know
I
what
mean,
I
you
mean?
get
Like-
$30,000-$40,000 every time that show was like every time he tapes a show. Like
Wow, that's good.
that's what I'm saying. Because I mean, I
And he
mean,
got
I'm
his
gonna call
own.
a spade, but I really, even at a certain point, I would say Nick Cannon has way more money than Mariah Carey.
I wouldn't doubt it. Let me tell you why.
I don't know about way
See,
more,
more
but I
got
think they
old
about the
money.
same.
Yeah, that's she got old money.
Yeah,
you know
because
what I mean?
Look at how
her
contracts
Christmas
rolled up
song
back
gonna
then.
stay making that.
Oh, no, that's different.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about the Christmas song. Now.
Right.
No, I'm
Christmas
just
song
saying,
making
she-
you're right.
I-
That Christmas song making
And
the
she
bag.
was in the industry where people really made money when you sold records.
Sure.
Go ahead, Google. Let's get the
About to do the
net
network.
worth. But I was.
Why you looking that up?
Yeah, go ahead and look that up. God, Lord, here we go. You know, that's something I never did until I met him.
What, look up stuff?
Yes.
Oh,
Because we
say
always
research.
had to verify, like when we would have conversations when we first dating, always verifying something. Always verifying
Yeah, go
something.
look it up, yeah.
Yeah, look it up, look it up, look it up, look it up. Okay.
sure.
So you find out their net worth and you holler back. I think I think anybody that gets in a situation and they become like baby mama number 1 or 5 or 6 got to feel some kind of way anyway. I think even a regular person,
should.
you know what I'm saying?
should.
And then I just like, and then when you sign up to be baby mother number 6, how does that work?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause
That's wild.
now we know on a different status, it looks different.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But still, for
Yeah.
me, I just nah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, now if I was out there like that, come on, Nick, come on, I'll get you baby mama number
but see,
7. I'll
that's
get
the-
that
I
bag.
I was dead as wrong.
I know you are.
Wow.
Hold on.
I carried 343.
Yeah, I knew.
43 million.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What Nick worth?
50.
that's what I'm saying.
Here you go. 50.
But, hey, she just said that Christmas song. That Christmas
Yeah,
song making a bag
and
by
she
itself.
been making the bag before. You
And
know
the
what I'm
music
saying?
industry used to make real money when she was hot.
Right,
You
yeah.
Y'all
gotta
gotta think about it.
She was making that real. They have to do shows now to make money.
Both of us
Back in
gotta
the day,
think
they sold actual CDs.
1999.
Yeah.
50,
And got
yeah.
paid.
Yeah.
And not only that, you got to think about it too. Their age different. She was probably what? She may have been
She was
like
grown. She was
18.
grown.
She was probably making her first song
Yeah.
when he was still, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
When he
Oh,
was
wow,
still
I
in
didn't
the.
know she was that much older than him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They got a nice little age
Yeah,
difference.
see that? Look that up, Smick. Look that up. Let's see.
Go ahead, EP. Do your job over there.
Wow, that's what's up. Shout out to Mariah Carey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damn, she got that old money.
Yeah.
Man, she
Yeah.
still got
Like
them.
she was the first cougar.
She still got them little face 20s.
Yeah, but
She
you
got
know,
that type of old money. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't trying to start nothing, but you know, I know Mariah is Mariah, but you know, I
Yeah,
never got
54
into
and
her
42.
because
It was nice 12 years.
12 years.
I'm a big Whitney Houston fan, so you know,
I didn't know we was older than Nick Cannon.
I had to.
Well, I ain't older than Nick Cannon. I'm 24, but I didn't know you was older than Nick Cannon.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a Whitney person too, and I would like to respectfully ask them to please stop making movies about her.
Please.
I love me some Whitney Houston.
Let this
I
be
ain't-
it.
I like Mariah and I listen to her every now and again, but I'm diehard Whitney, man.
I think I mean, the song got to come on the radio.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
I'm
go
not-
back
yeah,
and
I'm
listen.
not,
you know what I'm
To
saying?
Whitney?
No,
To-
to Mariah.
to Mariah, yeah. I need
I
a.
was finna say, because you gonna listen to Whitney.
You know, I just
Time
think
of day, baby.
I'm gonna tell you the joint that get me. I want to hear me and Mariah go back like babies and pacifiers. Older dog don't lie.
Kick it fancy high
I like that.
fire.
I like that Mariah.
That's
Yeah,
how
me
you
too.
know when you dealing with a hood.
You can't take it out of them now.
Cannot
You
take
know,
And that other one, I think it was her and Mace or somebody on the airplane. Which one
I
was
can't
that?
remember it. I can't
Oh,
remember.
that
Ain't no
used to
way,
be
ain't no way they going
or
that far
JD.
back in time.
Yeah,
I got
all right,
to.
okay.
I got to. You know, it's funny we say about that hood right thing. Like, you ever go to like a football game and you're like for a high school or something, and you can see where every mama been in their life when the music play. And I remember
Yes, sir.
I was sitting there and all of a sudden I heard chat feet coming. So I'm looking around and I'm watching.
Right.
Watching them shoulders. I'm like, oh yeah, girl. We used to be scrubbed to the ground.
That's a fact. That is a fact, man.
He catching himself. Oh shit.
And then you'll see them catch a lockout and they'll be like, we telling our age. We telling our age.
That's a comment right there.
It's nothing like being our age right now, though. I think that we have like the sweet spot. I was just talking about that to my brother because we have the memories that go as far back as 8 tracks and records.
Yes.
And then all of this technology here, like before we out of here, it's probably gonna be flying cars and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We're
'Cause you
right in the
remember-
sweet.
But if you think when we were growing up, they had told us by the 2000,
Right.
we were gonna be flying like the jet.
Yeah.
So when 99 came, everybody in the grocery store getting stuff because they thinking the world gonna end or we about to start flying in the sky.
We thought it was gonna shut down.
Ain't a damn thing changed.
Nah, it got worse. That's all.
Everybody thought the world was gonna flip that day, boy. I
Yes.
swear, boy.
Nervous? Everybody nervous.
Everybody nervous, boy.
Yes.
But like we had some fun. I don't think that they'll ever be able to really feel the excitement that we had as kids playing hopscotch and jumping jacks, and,
Double dutch.
freeze tag, man.
And it's just and like because like Jackie was saying the other day, and that's probably where a lot of we differ. I be wanting them kids to get out and do this and socialize and and
It's a new age, though.
and
It's a new day.
She feel more comfortable with them being at home in the room
And
and
see, I'm like we so much alike too. Dang,
You in between. That's why you in between.
Yeah, I'm in between. I don't like that either. I love the fact that Pooh she liked to be outside. She loved taking walks. And she liked to take walks. She liked to turn over the rocks.
Go to the
see
park.
Stuff that's in it. Yeah, love the park.
Right.
She loves to be outside and doing stuff. She will get on the tablet. If you give her electronic, of course, she'll get on it like any other kid.
Yeah.
But for the most part, she's can we go outside? Can I go to the
She go,
patio?
what are we doing today? Like every day's a field trip.
Right.
What are we doing today?
Well, see, my kids like to
That's
do,
heaven
well, maybe
right
not
there,
9.
bro.
That's heaven.
Yeah, I
but
love that,
here's the
though.
thing. We were
It's
having
a
this
girl
conversation when my mom, and, my daughter is growing up and developing. And so she made the comment about, how the old men, dirty old men saying stuff to little girls and stuff like that. But then I was like, but she's never going to be anywhere she's not chaperoned. Like she doesn't, when you were growing up, y'all would walk to the library and you'd walk to the store and y'all walk and these old men would be out there. She's always
That's a
escorted
fact.
when she's with us.
that's
You know what I'm
true,
saying?
that's
She's just
true.
not wandering around anywhere. Now it would get to a point maybe when she gets older, but like right now I'm like, yeah, she's not going to experience that because they were going to have to do it in front of me or in front of him. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't about to happen.
And the awareness is different too, though.
Yeah.
Because like you said, back then, you were able to walk to the store by yourself. You was able to go get dropped. We was getting
We got on the
dropped
bus
off.
by
Yeah.
ourselves.
Oh, God.
Go
Go
to the mall.
Off at the mall. We was getting dropped off at the movie theater. You know what I mean? And we had way more freedom.
Our parents
You
didn't
know
know
what
where
I'm
we
saying?
was.
Yeah, we could be gone into the as long as that
Street
street light was
light.
on. You
Yeah.
could be
That's
out
it.
there and
Yeah.
you could be anywhere. But now it's just it's not safe.
Right.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? Because children are coming up missing left and right, and then two, it's just like our awareness for what our uncles was doing when we were younger and the things that we went through, and now that conversation is being a conversation that's being put out everywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying about this is not right, and
Right.
speak up for it. And you have so many people that's really coming into alignment with saying, you know what, I'm not going to allow the storms that wet me up to wet up my children.
Thank you. Because
Difference.
just because we had those freedoms doesn't mean it was right. You know what I'm saying? Like I could tell, I start telling my mom some things and I just be like, you really don't have an idea
Right. She ain't gonna
of
understand
what
it.
and where the shit I was getting into. Like the things I was doing. I was working in a nightclub at 16. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never knew. I used to keep clothes outside the house. Can't change it to my pajamas before I go in the house. So if she did wake up, she'd think I just woke up and
When outside smell some air.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's so funny because we used to sneak out all the time. That shit used to be like nightly, like every night out the house. It's so crazy. These kids now don't have that ability. We got cameras on. That door open, I get a ding. Say, y'all go out the house right now. I'll know. Oh, that's him. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see how they get their sneaky on.
And there ain't no way every house in our neighborhood got a ring cam on it. So as soon as you crossing that yard, they get ding. You got that
They're going
yard,
to figure out a way, though. They got to.
They
I don't know.
doing too much sneaking right now, though.
Yeah,
They ain't doing too much sneaking because you got the world is different. One, you got parents now want to be your best friend, right? So they want to be your best friend. They're not going to tell you no. So you can go and do whatever you want to do. And guess what? We're going to also promote gentle parenting and Zen mom and dad. So even though little Timmy or Johnny or Man Bonquisha is doing whatever they doing, guess what we're going to do? We're not going to put our foot down and handle this situation. We're just going to give them what they want so that we can be cool. We want to be the highlight mom or the highlight dad, and we're not understanding that we wrong with them.
Kusha mama do Zen?
Yeah.
You know,
even them, they sinning now because they tired of going to jail.
You know, because I think that we're still figuring out as in like this age range, and I think that we came from like the whippings and the beatings, and this is just me. Everybody can have their own opinion. I'm not a fan of it. I found in my parenting time when we used to spank, it didn't do anything. So it's like you still go back to school like fuck me and you was beaten because you did the same exact thing, got home, got a whooping. So this is not effective. You know what I'm saying? And so I found it wasn't effective. Now Lil Mama, she's never had a spanking. Does not have behavior issues. She doesn't have trouble in school. She's the sweetest little girl. She has never, ever, ever had a spanking. Matter of fact, she makes up these memories of a possibility of having a spanking.
Because they want to feel like, and that's another thing, they want to feel like they done gone through something. I ain't never understood. I don't get it.
Oh my goodness.
We can't understand it for the life of us, but I do agree, like with the boys got spankings.
Yeah.
Right? When they were coming up, they got spankings. They got talked to with a more harsher tone.
Right.
Because, and I had to apologize to them in order for us to be able to get to where we are now with, doing family trips and being able to be in a group chat and actually communicate with each other. But that was because a lot of us as parents that coming up at our time, we were bullies as moms, right? And we done that because we wanted to protect them from the outside world, not understanding that we was instilling fear inside of the house, right? So it's a difference in between me parenting them, where they was getting their behind cut. Like, I'm not finna play with y'all in this, right?
And you were younger.
Right, and I was younger, so I'm growing up. And the only thing that I know is it's just us. This is all that y'all have. Y'all got two females, right? You know what I mean? Your daddy ain't doing nothing and your daddy is deceased. So it's like, we have to figure this out together in between the two of us. And it's two young women trying to raise two grown men. And when they getting 13 and 14 and 15, now they're smelling themselves. And now they hanging over the top of your head. You know what I mean? And you still have to be like, yo.
Donkey Kong, you ready to don't play.
Get it together. So we didn't have that opportunity to be gentle parents at that time.
Right. So let me ask
you gotta know your kid too.
Let me ask y'all this, though. So now, as a society, we have taken that approach. Everyone has taken that approach over the years. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that might be part of the changing of men? Because men are way more softer, and and then you might just say they open more. They, you know what I mean, but they're not the same type of men that we had to grow up and we had to mimic or be around.
I think
you want me to be honest? Like, you want me to be honest?
No, 100%.
Because I know it's gonna be some people that ain't gonna agree. Listen, I life coach over 600 people on a regular basis. That's how many people I meet with on a regular basis, right? And you won't believe the amount of men. It's not that they are getting softer. They're becoming more emotionally intelligent.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
They're becoming more self-aware. And it's more men wanting to fix their life and correct their behavior than people give credit to. Okay. And that's it, you know what I mean? Yeah. And they're excited about their change. Right. They're excited about their growth and their development. They show up to class with their work, and one of my guys, he show up and brought the girl with him. She ain't even signed up for the class. But they want to grow. You know what I mean? Because believe it or not, some men, like when I was saying about marriages, some men actually still want to be married. They still want to have that wife and the children, and you stay home while I make sure this is good and that is good. The problem most of the time is the fact that women, we have to get out of our own way. Yeah. And people shouldn't have to fight you to love you.
No, yeah. 100%.
You know, the emotional damage that you get, you know what I'm saying? And that goes back into your childhood. Your emotional damage, I remember when I was about 16, I think I finally said to my mom, you never tell me you love me. Now, it's not that I don't feel love. She's an action person. But she told me, well, her mother would always say thank you when she would tell her mother she loved you. So it became a generational thing. And I struggle even now, because my daughter's very, and I'm not, because that's not how I was raised. My mom didn't hug and cuddle on me. I didn't have a grandmother hugging and cuddling on me. So I have to sometimes catch myself because she wants to hug 3, 4, 5 times a day.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I just hugged you. You know what I'm saying? But
no, I definitely feel you because it's
stop
like the
trying,
same.
my daughter.
yeah, I mean, but it comes off of how we raised. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have nobody cuddling on me.
Yeah.
You know, my mom was the type that, and my mom is like one of the best moms ever, but my mom was the type, I would find out how she felt about me from other people. They'd be like, oh, I ran into your mom at the bank and she said, you got this going on, you're doing this and doing that and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even tell, when we was moving our house and she went in the hospital, my girlfriend went to go see her and she was like, yeah, mama was in there talking about the house, y'all got new furniture and da-da-da-da. She didn't express none of that stuff to me. You know what I'm saying? But I would hear from other people how proud she is. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because that's my relationship. Like with me, I wasn't, well, most people already know, I was abandoned when I was younger. So I never had that, that opportunity to be like, oh yeah, well, you know what I'm saying, I love you and I'm gonna be up under you type of deal. My granddad was there a lot, you know what I mean, and did a lot. And I think I get most of my business savvy and always staying busy, you know what I mean. I think I get that from him. Right. But my grandmama now, my grandmama's an angel. Even with my schedule and the stuff that I do now, I make time. Even if I got a available day that just came up, I'm driving to Rock Hill to go do stuff with her, just to put eyes on her, take her something to eat, whatever, But even with her, I knew that she loved me through action. Right. She was always, she'll pick you up on Friday, make sure your hair get washed and pressed out, and she'll tell you that she loved you, but she wasn't a real hugging type of person. Yeah, wasn't very affection, but me, I am. Right. Don't know how, don't know why. Yeah, I went through all, but I'm a very affectionate person. And it's not even so much as sexual, a sexual. It didn't have that anything. But I love to be held because it makes me feel secure. Right. I like to be reassured because my mind wander. I'm a Pisces, so so when I'm asking you, do you love me? I'm really asking you because I want to know. Or if I want you to hold me, it's because that's what I feel.
So your love language is touch.
Yes.
How about yours?
Mine's acts of service.
Same here. How about yours?
I ain't, I've been seeing that lately. People had that conversation, but I ain't never figured mine
I think
out.
you're a kind of combination. I think you're a little bit of a combination. I know you definitely like touch. It gets on my nerves, but he just
whatever. Okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you also like to be verbalized.
That's me.
You know what I'm saying? You want to hear nice things.
So he's at what's the other one?
It's touch, it's service, and
is it affirmation?
Affirmation.
Yeah. I can see that.
Because I know mine is service. And I'm not saying you got to do stuff for me, but I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? I always notice I
hate the bathroom. I know it has to be clean, but I hate doing it.
Right.
The guard, all that. So if you do that, oh my God, thank you.
Right.
Thank you
it feels
so
good.
much.
Yes.
Because I don't like that.
Yeah.
So
when he gets out the bed and goes to the corner store just to get me a BC powder, you know what I'm saying? Those are little things that everybody don't do for people.
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
If I clean.
Oh my
God! Me good sex that night. Shit, me drive. What you want to clean today, baby?
Let me make y'all laugh.
Do your thing,
I got
bro.
my concoction ready. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Let me tell you about this one. He was doing something, and I said, you need to give that speech to yourself. You need to go in the bathroom, look yourself in the mirror. He was giving heaven a speech. I said, look yourself in the mirror and give yourself that speech. And so he was like, I need to go in the bathroom and clean up. I said, no, look in the mirror, give yourself that speech. So I go in there, and all of a sudden I see him, and he's cleaning up the bathroom. I told your ass to look in the mirror and give yourself that speech.
But the speech was about, you know what I mean? And 'cause I know that my daughter, she's a lot like me. You know what I mean? Hopefully she'll change some of her habits. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you're a little girl. Cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But, so I said it because I was like, I go in there and she got 5 water bottles, half drunk, and I'm like, she like, well, you need to look at your side of the room. So then I said, well, Obviously, she telling me I need to go clean up the damn bathroom. I wouldn't clean the bathroom. You know what I mean? Shit.
Right, because that's what you was correlating it with. She wasn't cleaning up, so I'm figuring that I need to clean up. It makes sense to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Because cleaning is just the most thankless job. And it's like, I hate it because I clean up and then they just come and destroy it in a minute. And you just know I done mobbed, I done did all this stuff all day. And then, and it's so like, I'll do things. Not even looking at them like, okay, I left my shoes here. So you want to leave your shoes here. The difference is, I'm going to come and get my shoes.
Right, I'm going to pick it up.
What y'all going to do is, now it's 5 pairs of shoes here.
Yeah.
We not the same.
Right. See, you ain't clean up after yourself. But let's pick back on this love language thing. I feel like, so you have a love language, and then there's also a love language that you like to give. You see what I'm saying? So I think mine is gift giving. And like to give somebody a gift, or thoughtful gift though. Like I just want to see your expression and I feel good that you enjoyed what it was that I got you because I put my
I don't know if it's because it's 2 females in a relationship, but I think it's cute because they buy each other lots of gifts and it's really cute and I see it online and stuff like that, and I think that it's a little different with a man because I think they probably buy us more gifts and then y'all like equaling it out because y'all used to always have your little cute stuff.
And I'm gonna be honest, like it's equal sometimes. Sometimes she does do it. Like she'll get me, a lot of things, but material things. But I feel like sometimes if I go to the store, and she does it now too. I think she picked up on it. She'll get like my ice
something
cream
you
or
like to eat
candy
or something.
or chips that I
That's
like.
sweet. I like that too.
Yeah,
I like that too.
I picked up on that. I've been this guy. But yeah, I don't. When it come down to it, I think that
because men suck at gifts. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
What?
Oh,
honey.
Now, if you bring something good, I'm pretty sure that Venom gonna be like, who helped you with this?
Honey.
She sit there and say all that. Watch this. Where you get that shirt you got on it?
From when you went down to Charleston.
So that's his gift he got you.
Now he's good at picking out purses too. That purse I have with me, he buys all my purses. He's good at that.
Everyone she got. That's what gift have I ever bought you that you did not like?
It's not a not like.
I had to take
what
a
was
watch
the damn
back.
gift?
That big ass dress.
I had to take a watch back.
You had to take a watch back?
Yes. So first of all, like I do. I think ours is kind of equal though because I buy stuff all the time because I'm at home, so I'm always shopping. You know what I mean? Or I'm out of town and I'm shopping, so it's a little bit different. But when she buy gifts and she buys them on, special occasions and stuff like that, it's always the stuff that I want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, this is what I want. So it's not like you got to go and dig. For me, I listen to the things that she says, stuff that she complained about wanting, or she might be watching a vlog and want or whatever, and then I go and get what I know that she likes. So she goes on and she tells me about how she want this silver watch and all this and that or whatever. Now, in my mind, I'm like, I already bought you a silver watch. And it's a really nice, like I be spending money on this jewelry. I don't even wear jewelry like that. I buy her all the jewelry because I don't care.
Right.
And so she opens up mine. I already bought one. You
this
have
silver
one.
watch number 2.
So now I'm gonna have you want another watch.
Right.
So she opens up the watch and it's kind of like, oh, this is so cute. But this ain't really the one that I was talking about.
She said that?
Yes.
No, I did
yes,
not.
She did. She says, this ain't really the one. And I said, well, which one were you talking about? So she's like, oh, kind of like the one the gold one
like
that
this
you bought.
one, but in silver.
I had to take it back to go get the silver one. To match the gold.
And y'all know,
mind you, I had already bought a silver
and that one was looked to me kind of like the same one that she already had bought. It was a small one. I said I wanted a big face,
God.
silver one.
She wanted the big face.
I already had it.
tell you,
Big
all I'm trying to say is shout out to the man.
Before we go there, because you brought that dress up again. I'm before you move on. Slow down.
Rewind. He'll go to these things that have vendors and he'll try to pick up something for me.
The girl said that she went to high school. This how they wrote. This how they wrote me in. This why I'm like going nowhere in Columbia. You know what I'm saying? Because they be like, "Oh, Smitty, how's Venom doing? You know, me and Venom went to high school together. Oh, here we go. What you trying to sell me? You know what I mean? It done been shea butter and just sugar scrubs. And, you know what I mean? So the lady had the little vending table.
God, I wish I had that dress to show y'all.
She done, oh, you know, I got my own boutique and, you know, I went to Spring Valley and all that. I said, oh, here we go. Show me what you want. I think Venom will look nice in that. Oh, you think she's like?
She was hating on me.
It's just 20.
That bitch was hating on me. That bitch was hating on me. Okay.
So I gave the lady the little $25.
I'm gonna tell you what the dress was.
And I bought it back to her. I gave her the story. But then it's turned into I give bad gifts.
No, I said.
So that's where the bad gift comes from.
Now listen, I definitely spoke up in the moment.
And she didn't say.
Okay, first of all,
I got your back record. Yeah. Hold on. She didn't say Smitty give bad gifts. She said men.
I did say men in general.
Yes.
But now listen, here's my thing. Let me show you how this lady roped him. This is how he got roped. He gonna say the lady said, "Oh no, Venom about to get sexy." Now everybody know me. Everybody know my style. Okay, all right. This was one of those dresses that tie around the neck and then kind of fall down in the back. It was like this big, and it was like 5 different colors and stripe going down like this, and it was shiny.
Oh yeah,
you knew he was wrong for that.
You should have just bought it and put it in the trunk. You should have just.
You know I ain't wearing no sack.
Put it in the trunk.
It ain't even. It's like a muumuu that ties around your neck, basically.
See, I didn't know that until she actually put it.
Oh yeah, then I stepped in and I was like, "Man, I can't even wear this around the house. I'm sexy around the house. You know what I'm saying? I don't even dress like that around the house."
So it was.
But I will say that, get in your mind, best and worst gifts before we go to the song. But I will say one of the best gifts that he ever did. I like going places, and one anniversary, I did not know where we were going. I did know we was going to Florida. Didn't find out the destination until I was on the plane. So I just packed my suitcase with beach stuff. That's all I brought. We're going to have my hot girl summer.
Oh, okay.
We went to Hollywood, Florida. When we got there, I'm like, well, were we going to get a car or something? He's like, his homeboy pull up, come and get us. And then we go to a marina and we get on a boat. And the boat took us to the resort. And I just loved how it was just, I didn't know anything. When we finally got, I felt I'm getting on a boat. I was like, can I change clothes? Mm-hmm. So I would have gotten in the bathroom and changed clothes real quick because I want to be cute on the boat. We stopped and had dinner while he took us there. And I thought
that's what I like, right? If I'm planning something for you, I just want you to come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I just want you to come. Don't do nothing extra with my trip. You know what I mean? No, because I don't think that they realize that it's insulting.
It is.
You know what I mean? And we just fell out about that. And we really, like for real, like because it didn't happen twice.
Right.
Like she has these inconveniences that just comes up every time it's time for me to do something for her. But at the same time, it's like she'll complain about having to plan a whole trip and do all these different things. And then me, I listen to what she's saying. She be like, "Oh, you don't listen." I listen to everything that she says. Right. So then when I step up and I start doing it, then it's, I gotta go get a wax before that. I gotta go get my legs done. I gotta get this. I gotta get that. You feel me? Come on.
I didn't hear nothing wrong.
Right. My thing is, if you know what time my trip is, and you know when we're leaving,
right,
and you know that you couldn't get that done before we leave, then that's a wrap for that weekend. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. That's a wrap for that weekend because when we get to where we're going, I already have what we're going to be doing lined up. And at least respect my, you know what I mean? Respect my plans.
They be doing stuff like, he knows I'm very simple. I just need water.
I'm simple.
That's all I want to do.
I just need water.
I just need a jacuzzi or a beach. I just like to be in water.
But see, that was saying she said that.
They go and do candle making and all kind of stuff.
That's the stuff I don't want to do.
Yeah, that's how she is.
But I be trying to get Jackie to do that shit.
I don't want to do it.
Man.
I want to sleep. I want to eat.
It's actually fun. You know what? But it's actually fun when you get out there, though.
It probably would be. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't enjoy it. When we went
to Philly, we went to pottery making, right? Even when we going to New York,
she killed me with that. I was like, why the fuck y'all go?
I
Who goes
love
to vacation
going
to Philly?
places.
But it was-
I love going places and
Listen.
doing stuff, right?
She was so serious.
We went to the pottery thing, and it turned out to be so dope.
Yeah, it
Right.
was.
Right,
I
it was
believe
it
it.
was so different just being in there and learning the techniques of
Right.
actually creating it,
Right.
and then you know what I'm saying, like just again making more memories.
Yeah.
I was in there like ghosts. You
Yeah.
remember Patrick Swayze?
bringing it back home, and they didn't glossed it all up, and now you have this as a souvenir, something that you guys did together.
Yeah, you
and
said
built.
that's your gifts. You like the
Yeah,
memories.
I love
you
I
love
love
the
it.
memories.
That's cool.
I can't even get my wife to go get what it called, a pedicure. What the shit?
We go get pedicures.
Oh wow! Listen, but
I had to force her
It's not just you,
into
bro.
it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you ain't gotta force me to get no pedicure.
No, not to force
Oh.
to get a pedicure. I'm gonna get a bag. Let's go. I'm gonna get a bag. Let's go. I have to fight with. I gotta see if I'm gonna be off. I gotta see if
I work. I'm not an entrepreneur.
Or it's when she get off, she tired, or she I don't really feel like
don't
that. Why
know.
do you want to do that right now? Well, can we do that
I
another
don't
day?
think your complaints sound that bad. Like you sound like me.
What?
So that's what I'm gonna say to you, because people say it to me all the time. You think you have problems? You ain't got no damn problems. I get put out of conversations when other people, when we like ripping on our significant other, they be like, you know what, Venom? This conversation not for you.
No,
If
y'all
that's what you got to
asked me.
complain about, that's all you got to complain about.
Right.
Telling you.
Shit.
I never told when y'all went around and said what was the best and what was the worst. I had to ponder on my worst. I never had a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm honestly, if you would say, I'm living the life that I want to live,
Yeah.
but I
Right.
do have small inconveniences
Right.
things that I dislike, but not enough to be like, oh, I hate marriage. It's just not.
Yeah.
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
It's so crazy. I remember my one of my cousins, they've been married like since '97. And one day she was telling me about an argument they got into over a brand of water. And I said,
That's how you know you've been together too long.
right. I'm like, you know when your marriage is good and when that's the kind of stuff that you're having an argument about. We're not arguing about cheating or bills not being paid or mortgage not being paid. You're not arguing about that type stuff. Because it do become like that. I'm telling you, people pick on me all the time. I'd be like, oh, Speedy leave his clothes on the floor, and my whole boy is like, and so you rather the clothes get picked up or deal with a serial cheater like me? You know what I'm saying?
See, I like her homeboy, right? Because that's me. That's the way that I think. Like,
Yeah.
you know, when she be complaining about crazy stuff like, oh, I had to pick this up, or I had to do this and do that, and I'm like, and that's all you got to do.
That's right.
I know,
Like,
and
you
that's
do
true. But at the
all
end of the day,
that for what?
at the time when I'm in the classroom teaching, I deal with kids all day, and you gotta pick. Well, no, let me not say that. I used to have to pick up, but my kids knew. Y'all independent in here, y'all clean up after yourself. Yeah. But then at the same time, I've been working in that field for so long, to when I get home, I don't want to. I don't want to
you
do
don't
that.
want to have to do it.
No, I can
And-
see that.
and see,
Jobs like that definitely, you know.
Right, you
make
have to
it-
you had to check that at the door, especially if you
I know that, right.
especially if you got kids in this house, because
No.
you ain't gonna be mean to my kids because you tired of them kids at your job.
No, and I definitely checked myself with that. Like, no, because at one time back when my baby, he was what. I was a preschool teacher, so he was around the same age. And then I was tired. Then I got home one day and I found that I was being annoyed by him. I said, oh no, y'all got to put me in another age group.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to deal with nobody else's kids and then get home and I want to deal with my own.
I think
Yeah,
that's
that's a
why
fact.
I had to. I know that's why I changed my profession. Like, you know, I went to school I was a behavior specialist for a long time, and you know, I did juvenile counseling and shit like that. You know what I mean? But it was just like I found myself taking that frustration out of the dealing and being in that environment every day. You know what I mean? And you walking behind the wall, and now, oh shit, I'm free. You know what I mean? And
It'll wear
that
on
that
you.
should have wear on you.
Yeah,
You know
it'll
what
wear
I
on
mean?
you for
Like,
sure.
definitely.
So Street, you brought an artist you wanted to co-sign.
Yes, YTG Tink.
Is that a commercial?
No mix. Like that, you know.
Okay, what's the name of the song?
It's called Big.
Bag, like B.
Big, B-I-G.
Big. Oh, big.
Yeah, you know I'm country, man.
It's called Big.
It's called Big.
Yeah. All right, here we
She
go.
got a hit, man.
Okay.
Listen to how she flow though.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up.
It's clean.
Oh yeah.
I got a big block, yeah. I want a big bird running it up. I got a big Glock, keep it tucked today and today. So don't try your luck and stay out the way, you be doing too much. All of my niggas, yeah, they be on go. All in them trenches, and that is for sure. We just get money and worry about a hoe. If it's up, then it's stuck. If you know, then you know. I want that big bag, run it up. I got a big Glock, keep it tucked today and today. So don't try your luck and stay out the way, you be doing too much. All of my niggas, yeah, they be on go. All in them trenches, and that is for sure. We just get money and worry about a hoe. If it's up, then it's stuck. If you know, then you know. I like to eat, yeah, I'm scraping the plate, put my trust in a hole. No, that's a mistake. I had to learn to let people be great. Cause once you cross me, it's silly your fate. The hate be so real, yeah, it's all in their face. If it's up, then it's stuck. If you know, then you know. Niggas ain't hungry, but I want some more. If I say get 'em, my dogs gon' go. Carry that still like the flag on the pole. Man, I'm too sick, but I'm wiping your nose. Niggas too goofy, stay out my way. Cutting shit up like some steak on the plate. You do it for clout, I do it for cake. Ain't nothing to talk about, we can't relate. All of them times I ain't know what to say. I started writing, my music is flame. Talk about shit so you niggas can feel me. She a reflection, say you see the real me. I want a big bag, run it up. Ask me what I want and I say a million. I got a big Glock, keep it tucked. 40 gon' have a nigga seeing spirits. I want a big bag, run it up. Money stand tall like I'm standing on midgets. I want a big bag, run it up. I got
Try to tell you. Try to tell you. I try to tell you. Hey,
Right.
I'm telling you, put her on the stage with old boy, she gon' rock. I'm telling you. Like, man, I ain't never
Good flow.
I'm telling you.
Good flow.
I ain't never met an artist that I be like, yo, I rock with this person, you know what I mean? I got one other one that's in the bag, you know what I'm saying? And I already brought her to the cosign before. That's Red Rich. Red is off the chain, but
She is.
Yeah, Red is off the chain, man. She's a go-getter type of person. She's definitely working. Shout out to Red Rich, but YTG Tink, man, on this track right here, man, I heard it. And then I had to hear it again, and then I was like tagging you. I'm like, yo, she got a hit, and she just sitting on it like you got. I was like, yo, you got.
I ain't gonna lie, I could hear Cusco on that.
You gotta get some motion with this one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the wave that's right now. That too, see that Mooski, that vibe, and this particular song hit TikTok, and they have the right dances with it. It's a wrap.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's over. She's out of there.
Yeah, that's all you need. One of them little dances.
That's all you need. That's it.
Get you a dancer now.
Get you a dancer's up.
You up now. I'm telling you.
Especially with
Big bag running
the
up.
flow that she got and all the different movements and trending things that they do on there with it. It's just like that hook alone. In your mind, everybody's mindset right now is about a big bag. It's about chasing that bread and really stacking it up. And everything that she's saying in there is so positive as well. Like, I'm trying to do my own thing. I'm trying to focus on my own bag. I don't want no problems, but if that's where you taking it, you know,
Right.
my dog's got it.
Yeah, we can run it up.
Yeah, for sure. I'm rocking with it, man.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'm definitely gonna put some more attention on. You said she right here from Columbia.
Yeah,
All right, y'all had this conversation
she
later.
right here from Columbia. She right here from
Obviously, they
I say I co-sign. You
Yeah,
co-sign
I
me?
co-sign it. I co-sign that. I'm
Yes,
not with
sir.
it.
Yes, sir. You definitely got
like
the
it.
cosign.
Hey, we gotta
Big bag
solidify
running
the
up.
co-sign, man.
Yeah, got a big bag running up. Yeah.
We were just going the extra minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just a little minute.
That's it.
Come on, let's go find some food.
All right, Street, tell my listeners again how they can follow you.
Oh, y'all can follow me, Street Poet _1125. That's on TikTok and Instagram. Leroy Hall on Facebook. On my YouTube, it is She King Motivational Speaking, and booking site is leroyhall.com.
I
Hello,
bet.
somebody.
Hello, somebody.
Hello, somebody.
He over there talking about, I'm getting spicy since I say Street.
Oh, yeah.
Hello,
Oh, yeah,
somebody.
yeah.
You know, they were talking about the guys getting spicy. He talking about that's what his spicy is.
The thing is, though, you know what I mean? It's the fact that, like, before I didn't really see Smitty too much on my page. I was on my other page, the Leroy Hall page. But now that I'm on my backup page and I'm forcing that, y'all seen I just made 200K on that page.
I sure did.
Crazy, right? That page went
Hit the bell.
Yeah, we went from 11K to 200K. It's like at 201K.
Right.
But now I get to see him a lot more on that page. And I used to be on him all the time about, you ain't sharing. But he actually does share.
Give it up for Smitty,
Yeah,
too.
give it up for Smitty. He be on there. He be on there with the videos, man. He be on there with that motivation. So again, when I say, shout out to all the males, man, that are working on their mental health, that are like stepping up to the plate and taking it seriously. You know what I mean? We see y'all. You know what I mean? mean? We appreciate the fact that y'all are now showing y'all emotions, being able to communicate effectively, and willing to take that stand to want to rebuild these homes, man. And you know what I'm saying? And create,
100%.
a positive environment, man. I don't know about anybody else, but I love that. From me to y'all, I definitely appreciate y'all.
That's dope. That's dope. All right, we wrapped up part 2. I appreciate Mahogany Street coming and chilling with us. We got lots of good gems up in there. Lots of good gems. All right, so we out of here. It's the cosign, bitch.